Hello everyone, and welcome back to RuneScape. It's going to be a bit of a quick episode today because we're just checking out the start of the Yak track, which I know I'm a bit late to, but to be fair, I don't think they should be running Yak tracks and old school RuneScape leagues at the same time. I always underestimate just how much an old school RuneScape league is going to take over my life whenever it's active. And especially because I share the same login between both games, I can't do both at the same time, otherwise I would. But whatever. But yeah, here we are. So it's a Christmas themed Yak track this time. It ends on January 24th, so I've still got, a full 2 weeks and a little extra to work on it. So maybe I'll get decently far in. I don't know. I've not looked at the task list yet to see how reasonable it is. I know they've made some improvements over the last one. So maybe it's possible that I will get, at least like 40 tasks in or whatever. Let's go ahead and talk to Robin, apparently is the Yak's name this time around. Oh ho baroo. Ah, it's a talking reindeer. Actually, it is a talking yak. A Christmas yak with a big red nose, the best kind of yak. Ah, I'm still shocked by this. Merry Christmas to you too, KaBob. How do you know my name? Santa isn't the only one with a naughty list, you know. So what is a talking reindeer doing here anyway? Well, KaBob, I've been asked to deliver you all a Christmas-themed yak track, of course. To make things extra festive, you'll be tasked with present hunts throughout the track. During present hunt tasks, you'll find presents scattered all over Gielinor. So luckily those will be a lot easier than making 5,000 bows or whatever. I've added an extra touch of Christmas magic, so you may find that presents relocate from time to time, just to make things a little different. Each present you collect will bag you a festive goodie and will progress your active present hunt task. Sounds great, so how do I find these presents? Why, using a set of magical jingle bells, of course. The bells can be used to obtain location clues for each present. You can also ring the bells, causing them to glow. This will alert you of any nearby presents for the next minute. Here, KaBob, I actually have a set right here for you. Well, that's nice. If you didn't have any, then I don't know where I would get them. Thanks, Robin. Is there anything else I can help you with, KaBob? Not yet. I don't know if the first task is going to involve him or not. Alright, bye, KaBob. Merry Baroo. Alright, so let's actually look at the interface now. That is not the interface there. How do I get to the backtrack interface? Oh, it's under events, isn't it? Alright, so this is what I saw earlier. So I've got 4 skips left over, so that's nice. I also have a bond, which I don't know what I'm ever going to use that for. I think that's the bond that I got for like super cheap from Google. By super cheap, I mean free. Oh man. Alright, complete tasks to earn rewards. Right. I did renew my Premier Club today. I believe it expired either today or yesterday, because last year I bought it on the 7th. So, yeah, that's a thing. Didn't even want any chance of not having Premier Club during this. So yeah, we got 16 days, 7 hours, 18 minutes to do this. The first one is either a present hunt or a skill and kill, so we're actually starting off with one that is not a tragic backstory, which I guess doesn't really fit in with the whole Christmas theme. Although you could say Rudolph has a tragic backstory, so, I mean, it could have worked. But this one already gives you a Permafrost Night cosmetic override, and a small prismatic lamp, and Silverhawk down. Very exciting. We could just skill and kill, but I feel like we should at least do a little bit of a present hunt. So what's the clue for the white present? A small town with slime problems. Is that going to be slime problems as in the quest, or slime problems as in the Ectofuntus? Because those are 2 very different locations. But I'm going to assume that they mean Remington, because they're kind of obsessed with that giant slime thing. I don't actually have the wiki open, which might be useful for finding things. But yeah, it's been a while since my last episode. In fact, when I logged in, it was like 46 days since my last login, which might be the longest I've gone without logging in a couple years. Which is kind of ridiculous. I didn't realize it had been quite that long, but things were ridiculous at work. If you hadn't been following up with my old school RuneScape videos, I've been working a lot of hours, overtime, 6 days a week, things have been going on, people getting sick, lots of work to do. It's just been a fun time, really. But things are calming down for January now, finally. And I might actually have a 3-day weekend in a couple weeks if nothing changes, which will be nice. Maybe I'll get some things done. And I don't know if it's... Let me look at a calendar. It would be before the Yak Track ends, so in theory that would help with that. Anyway, let's go ahead and ring these jingle bells. Yeah, I figured it'd be kind of a clue scrolly thing. But, oh. 7 paces west. Oh, that's it right there. So they just sit on the ground, huh? I kind of thought they'd be, like, hidden in something. Oh, I got a Yule log. How exciting. Alright, well, anyway, I found that one without even needing a guide on where they might be. A city that is frequented by trolls. I'm going to guess that they mean Berthope and not an actual troll city, because, I don't know. These things would not generally require such things as quests or hostile areas. Alright, so when's it going to tell me how many paces? Because that's really what I want to know. You going to tell me? No, it doesn't want to tell me. So that's really what I want. I want you to be like, hey... Oh, there's no present. Come on, they said frequented by trolls. Unless they mean the other type of troll. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. So let me see. The night before Christmas. Alright, so present hunt. Frequented by trolls. Southeast of the lodestone near Zwan, or whatever his name is. I don't know why it said it won't ring if there's no present nearby, if it's like right over here somewhere. Ah, there it is, see? Yeah, I got really close to it and I was like, no, you're not near one anymore. Will you pick it up, please? A turkey drumstick, hooray! Alright, what's the next one? Purple present. A marketplace with a central ring. I wonder what that could possibly be. Away we go! Alright, there it is. Don't even need to ring for this one. There we go, another Yule log. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? This is definitely an easy task. An abbey that's famous for its music. Interesting. People are really obsessed with that quest. I don't get it. I mean, it's a pretty generic quest. I mean, it's not generic in the sense of, like, it's a unique quest, but it doesn't really stand out in my mind. It's just kind of like, yeah, it's a thing. It's got music in it, but it's not overly amazing or anything. I'm not like, oh, I want to do that quest again. I'm more like, I don't want to do that quest again, but I keep having to do it. Constantly. And it's a bit repetitive. Alright, so where's it going to be over here? That is the question. Hopefully we just see it on the way in and don't have to actually search for it. That would be a good thing. I'm not seeing it right now. There it is. It's green to blend in with the cabbages. Trixie. Mulled wine. Okay, the last one. The blue present. Willows. Well, that would be Sarum or Draenor. They both have willows. I guess it'd be Draenor. I thought of Sarum because they have the song that has willows in it. But, I mean, Draenor is the generic. It's not so much famous for its willow trees, it just has willow trees next to a bank. I wouldn't say that makes it famous for having trees. It only has a few of them. It's the free-to-play location with a willow tree near its bank. And there's the present. Good stuff. Alright. So now we can claim our reward. I don't know why it's opening up a screen that says Yak Track on it instead of just opening the Yak Track. Alright, so we claim those things, and now we're on to the next one, which also has skill and kill, which is kind of interesting that they would do that twice in a row. Are we just going to have skill and kill? Oh no, that's just kill monsters. Archaeology. I need to get back into archaeology. One of my biggest regrets in RuneScape of 2020 is not getting archaeology to 200 mil experience. I was just way too distracted that year. A lot going on. But hopefully this year will be better. I'm hoping to get into a regular video schedule. In theory, it should be doable. I mean, this will be my 3rd episode this month already, and I've already got to do a Violet is Blue 2 episode as well. So that'll be 4. I mean, that's pretty regular. Alright, so it's just the first 2 that are skill and kill, and then it's a while until we get another one. Interesting, interesting. Good stuff. What are the XP rewards this time around? Archaeology XP. I mean, that's a good one for me. Once again, I'm getting into it too late. Maybe the next Yak Track I'll actually get into it early so I can benefit from the XP bonus. Wouldn't that be a thing? I don't know. Problem is I've just got so many things going on. It's hard to justify the time to spend in RuneScape whenever it doesn't earn me any money, and getting enough subscribers is still months of episodes away, even if I release regularly, unless I get lucky, you know. That's the thing about making content, is there's always that small chance that something will just get big for no apparent reason, like my old videos about Wind Waker that have like 100,000 views or whatever. You never really know what's going to happen, but yeah. So yeah, that is the beginning of the Yak Track. I'm going to be trying to work on this one in my spare time. My goal, and the reason why I prioritized this episode before Violet is Blue 2, is I want to be doing stuff while I'm programming, because I've been working on a Minecraft mod, because I know I've mentioned my Patreon before. I never expected to get a Patreon subscriber until I was actually like producing content that I felt was worthy of it, but I got a Patreon subscriber now. So I had to actually make the Minecraft mod server that was a Patreon reward. So that's one of the big things I'd been working on in December, and why I didn't get as much done in old school RuneScape or RuneScape as I had previously intended, is because all my time was split between programming, work, and then the league. So yeah, it was a crazy month for sure. Way too much going on. And it's taken until a full week into January for things to finally calm down. So that is where we're at, though. I'll see you guys very soon with Violet is Blue 2. Hopefully within the next, like, 1 to 3 days, I'll have an episode on that. I'm not really sure any details about how that quest works. I know it's sticking around, of course, because it's a quest and not a holiday event. They didn't really do a holiday event this year, did they? I think they just brought back a few things like the Cracker and the Grand Exchange and stuff. So that's nice, at least, that I didn't miss out on any Christmassy related content. But yeah, I'll see you guys in that episode very soon. Until then, bye!